Alright Kings, welcome to another video. It's Shiraz here guys. I hope you're winning in life and doing well. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, I talk about men's issues, manosphere, red pill, all that stuff, fitness, dating. Check out the channel guys, subscribe. Let's dive into this guys. You have to be called as a man, the title of this video, okay? It sounds harsh fellas, alright, and I'm going to explain the title of this video and why it sounds harsh, but this is a key aspect. You really need to develop. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. Here, I'm not saying don't have empathy, be an asshole to everybody. This is not what I'm getting at. Okay. In life, human beings in general, fellas, tug a lot of your rope. You give out a lot of rope, guys, and human beings will eventually, if you give too much rope out, they'll eventually tug on that rope, guys, right, and pull the rope till the rope's no more, okay? Because it is general human beings' nature, is okay to not all guys, but the majority of society works in this sense, guys. Human beings are innate by nature like this. And if kindness is mistaken for weakness a lot of the times, and there's a lot of men out there, guys, that are have that far too much. They have that kind of too kindness streak. Okay, and Denzel Washington said this in one of his viral videos. He said, you know, kindness is sometimes mistaken for weakness, and he even said you've got to know the divide for being not overly kind, guys, and people will squeeze that. Guys, I've had it in the past. By nature, I'm like my mum. I have a lot of empathy. I have a lot of kindness towards people, but in recent years, I've had to develop and become quite steely with my personality. And the reason being is, guys, yeah, because I was overly kind, people see that, guys, okay? I do have a friendly face. People see that. And I do like to help people out, as my father's nature as well. He liked to help people out. He always, if he could lend a hand, he would. And through the years, I've seen this, people taking too much of this, and I've had to kind of develop this trait of coldness, this trait of pulling back and saying no, this trait of learning to say no more. And in my 20s, I was like that, fellas. Okay, in my I was more. I wouldn't think twice about that. But as you get into latter years, sometimes some aspects of your personality change. I think, as I mentioned in one of the videos, when I got into some of these long-term relationships, guys, you become slightly better in it. Okay, when you go into relationships, guys, you lose a lot of your identity. You could be a highly masculine male, an alpha male, if you want to call it. You have your kind of complete own identity. Okay, and when you get into these relationships, guys, you will, to an extent, I've said this before, you will to an extent lose a slip tad of your personality unless you're severely mentally strong and you're always in your masculine frame. This is a lesson for you. Do not divert from your masculine frame. These relationships, keep your identity, keep your hobbies, habits, and your beliefs and your purpose. And you won't change in that relationship, but it tends to happen to everybody. So I slightly got less, more complacent on the attributes I had, so that in turn led me to be a lot more less aware of allowing people to pull the rope, as you say. So people would see that, and they would monopolize the time, or monopolize my time, or monopolize get me to do them favors. I had a lot of friends, guys, that, you know, they'd want favors, but they would never give favors back. I would pick them up when they were pissed, guys, or out their heads, you know, and you'd never see a favour back from them. Not that I did that to get favours, guys, but you know what I mean. It's nice to give back. That's what friendship is. I think Denzel Washington again said in one of his movies, great line, what would friendship be if it was convenience? And that's another video I'm going to go into, actually, guys, for it. And I think it's a good lesson. It's a great line. But we digress here a wee bit. So therefore, I had to start developing and going back to that person. Certainly after, guys, I became single again. Best move I made, by the way, guys, all right? Never go back to any relationships. But certainly when I came back to single again, it gave me time to form the identity again, who I was at Shiraz in his 20s, and thus in turn, I started to disallow rope getting pulled. I had to be less kind. I had to be less emotionally accommodating to people. Not losing empathy, guys. Remember, not losing empathy, but less accommodating, guys. Knowing when somebody's pulling the wool over you, knowing when somebody's taking the taking it too far with favors, too far with getting things out of you, guys. You have to have the conscious awareness of that, fellas. All right, and that's why I started to become like a slightly bit more steely that way. Okay, I'm not a highly emotional man. I never have been a highly emotional man. I think my ex said it. She goes, "You're not very emotional, are you?" And you need to be careful, guys, with being highly emotional. As I say, don't be highly emotional. I sort of lost my rag today in a situation, guys, and I've not lost my rag in ages, and I feel annoyed at myself for losing my rag. Rag is a terminology, guys. It's a Scottish terminology meaning you lost your temper, you lost the control. I haven't lost control of my temper, guys, in God knows how long, and I'm quite disappointed. But hey, we jump back on the horse. It's you. As I say, you've got to always constantly develop areas of your life, guys. You cannot allow yourself to be out of emotional control, and losing your temper is emotional control. So therefore, always work on yourself, always develop yourself. This is why, guys, development is constant, in every area of your life. Okay, and this is why you have to be icy, you have to be cold, guys, as a man, to an extent. Okay, to have this slight attempt at coldness, guys. So because it helps you survive in society, fellas. People will pick up weak men, guys. Women will pick up on weak men. They will manipulate weak men. A lot of men that aren't highly confident, aren't highly sure of themselves, that don't see themselves as a prize, that don't see themselves as of high value, even though even though they are high value, guys, even though they're doing well for themselves, they've got a decent job, they've got their own place, they've got good finances, guys, they don't see themselves value, and they end up with females that are able to manipulate them because of this thing. They're too kind, guys. They can't show that coldness. They don't understand female nature. They need to be cold. They can't say no. A lot of these men are talked into marriage, guys, when they don't want to do it because they're manipulated, they're cold, they don't want to do it. A lot of these men give up on things, on their priorities, because they can't say no, they don't have that coldness. So it's dangerous, fellas. You need to adopt this one trait, guys, this one masculine trait. You need to be cold to an extent, a bit like Bond, mate. Know when to control it, okay? I think it was a line that Pierce Brosnan said. She says, I think it was on the beach, and it's in GoldenEye, actually, his first movie, and she's talking to him about to kill his friend. She goes, "So you're gonna kill a guy you've known all your life? You're gonna kill your best friend?" And he goes, "I have to, And she goes, "Blah blah blah," and she's talking to him. And then she goes, "Why are you so cold?" And they say something like, "Because it keeps me alive." Great line, great line. So you see it like that. It keeps you alive, okay, in a Bond sense, all right. But again, guys, this is not encouraging non-empathy. Show empathy to people. Show empathy to people that need to be shown empathy, but have that kind of cold demeanor, guys. Don't get emotionally affected by it. Don't be affected by people. Don't be overly kind, guys. All right, because it will set you back in life, guys. Believe me. I know this sounds like a bold statement. I know that some people, you may disagree with this, but it will set you back in life, guys, being overly kind. I guarantee you this. Let me give you a small minuscule example. Say you're a guy like me that trains in the gym. Okay, guys, my gym sessions are very intense. Guys, I literally train like an athlete in the gym. And nowadays the gym's a social circle. Guys, nowadays the gym, I've got to say, it's pathetic. The gym is just a social environment for looking at your mobile phone, relaxing, guys, men simping on women. This is what happens in a gym nowadays, guys. You just go into your local gym. If you don't believe me, and during your rest set, look around at the average person. Okay, this is what gyms have become. And before I would waste a lot of workout time, guys, not wanting to be impolite. People come to me, Shiraz, how you doing? How you doing? People spot me, right? And it's like, how you doing? Even when I've got a hood up, how you doing? How you doing? And then they're telling me what meals they've had and this and that. And that's wasting time, guys. You lose your flow. And since I made the policy being far colder, put my hood up, not talking, listen, I need to get on with this. Some people would even say, oh, can I jump in with you? What you doing? Or can I jump? I would say, no, guys, you have to set the divide. Be cold that way, guys. My physique has improved 100 times, guys. My development's improved 100 times. Or workouts have improved 100 times. You know, I'm out training people because I've remained cold, and I won't budge on that because it's your time, guys. And your time is of value. You as a man are of value. Don't compromise that. Okay, don't jeopardize that. So you have to have this kind of steely coldness, guys. Within a reason, fellas. All right, adopt this trait within reason. Know when to be cold, know when to be kind, know when to show empathy, guys, is the lesson here. This is something I learned. This is what I think. I'm giving it to you. It may be of value. Take what you can get out of it. As I said, guys, I'm not encouraging you to be unempathetic. I'm not encouraging you to be an asshole in any sense, but you need to develop this trait. This is a good trait to have, to be cold, guys, to say, no, sorry, I can't do that. If somebody is disrespecting you, guys, women, if you have women in your life that give you disrespect, guys, show coldness. Show coldness. If a female is going to disrespect you, guys, you have to show. The females will not respect you if you're too kind. And females will not respect you if they have disrespected you, and you go back and you show them the same level of kindness, the same level of behaviour. Guys, you have to punish that. You have to punish that behaviour and show them you will not put up with that respect. Don't be cruel to them, don't be mean to them, but show them you're not going to tolerate that by being cold, guys, okay? So, guys, hope this one was good for you. Quite late here, guys, where I am. So I'm just going to get to bed, guys. Till the next one, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Like, share, subscribe, get these videos out. Support the channel, fellas. Don't watch Mr. Beast. Don't watch these channels, guys. There is a lot of diversion of your attention, guys. Be careful what you watch on social media. Be careful what you watch on YouTube. And take care of yourselves, guys. Till the next one, Shiraz out. We'll see you soon.